kinds of interesting, fun times with the sound system, but that's why God invented sound systems, was to give musicians gray hair. So anyway, at least I have some to turn gray, so I'm not complaining. Anyway, we are the Wolverines, and that's no patch on anything. Oh, you don't look very hard. Anyway, we are the Wolverine Jazz Band, back for I don't know how many years. In December of this year, we will be turning 30 years old, and I believe this is our first gig, or the gig that we have had this whole time. So I think we've been here for about 30 years, minus one COVID, and minus one when you had a rainstorm and a flood in the auditorium. Good job. So anyway. So that was called At the Jazz Band Ball. I'll tell you who's up here in just a few minutes, but first, we're going to play another tune right now. This is called When My Dreamboat Comes Home. let me tell you who's up here. I'm going to start on this side today. We have Dave Derrickson on the drum. Now that was enthusiasm. That's good. I like that. We have Matt DeChamplain on the piano. On whatever that thing is, we have Jeff Hughes. That's what happens when you back up too fast and you leave your case behind the car. Anyway, we have Tom Oates on trombone. Al Bernard is on the tuba. And we have Jimmy Mazzy on banjo and vocals. Let me say something into that microphone. Let's see if we can get the full bouquet of Jimmy Mazzy's sound right here.
Halitosis.
Zippity-doo-dah. So we're going to feature Jimmy on this next number, which was a kind of a pseudo-gospel number. It was originally, I found this out recently, a Virginia folk song that was added to by Nat Shilkret, and it came to be known as Look Down That Lonesome Road. Anybody hear this on the Andy Griffith Show?
Yes.
They did that? Yes, they did a beautiful version on that. They did the real version, not the folk song version. So this is Jimmy Mazzy and Lonesome Road. Is that folk?
Look down, that lonesome road. Oh, before you ever know. Look out, and see your maker. I get weary, so weary, such a heavy load. I do not know. Look down, look down, lonesome road.
That's Jimmy Masden right there. All right. We want to thank the weather goddess, Polly Horsley, tonight. The lady who put us outside instead of inside. When all indicators said we should go inside because the black clouds were rolling, and she said, no, you're going to be outside. So here we are, and it's lovely. So hooray for Polly. Don't ever doubt Polly. You probably already figured that out. So we're going to do our number right now. I thought of rain, and I thought of clouds, and I thought of the song Stormy Weather. You like that song? I do too, but we're not going to do that. We're going to, instead, we're going to do a song by the same composer, Harold Arlen. This is how my mind works. It just keeps going in circles, and eventually it stops. Harold Arlen wrote this song, which was called Get Happy, which was a big hit for, well, it wasn't such a big hit for Benny Goodman, but it was a big hit for Judy Garland. So, playing the part of Judy Garland, I don't know who's going to sing this, probably nobody, but we're going to play a nice version for you and take advantage of our beautiful cement dance floor. So that was called Get Happy. Are you happy? All right, good. Glad to hear. Harold Allen would be so pleased. Anyway, so we're going to do, excuse me, we're going to do a tune by another American composer. Just about everything we'll do is by American composers. I don't have to say that, but this one is by a somewhat local American composer from Jamaica Plain, a fellow named Jimmy McHugh, who wrote a lot of very fine songs. This one he did for one of the Cotton Club revues in the 1920s that featured the Duke Ellington Band, and I get to have a little fun on this. This is called Digga Digga Doo. Anyway, I changed my mind. What can I tell you? We're going to feature Tom Boats when he comes back. This is a great tune. I'm sure it's a great tune. He only sings great tunes, but I don't know which great tune he's going to sing. But we'll talk about that. Oh, he's going to do a great tune called Dr. Jazz, which is on one of our CDs. You remember CDs? We're a vintage jazz band up here. Anyway, we do have some if you'd like. I'm down to my last 8,000 or 9,000. I'm not laughing about that, but anyway, we're going to feature Tom on this. Hello, Central. Give me Dr. Jazz.
Everybody gets the blues now and then, don't know what to do. I've had it happen many times before, and so have you. But my blues are gone and past. I've found out what to do at last. When I'm all in, down and out, you can hear me shout. Well, hello, Central, give me Dr. Jazz. Yes, he's got what I need, I'll say he has. Oh, when the world is wrong and I've got the blues, he's the one that makes me put on both my dancing shoes. The more I gets, the more I needs to see. I even face a doctor in my dream. When troubles are brought to me, the one that gets me fixed. Hello, Central, give me Dr. Jazz. Central, give me Dr. Jazz. Yes, he's what I need, I'll say he has. I even face a doctor in my dreams.
That's Tom Boats right there. All right. Matt and I played a duo gig right before we came here at Avenue in Natick, and we did a couple of tunes that we're doing today. And Matt said, "What are the right chord changes to I'm Coming Virginia?" And I said, "I don't know. Everyone plays them differently." I said, "Let's try it tonight and see what we do." So that's about what we're going to do right now. So we're going to do a tune by Will Marion Cook, a great African-American show composer from the 1910s and 20s who was a mentor of Duke Ellington. And this is one of his most famous tunes, recorded by Bix Beiderbecke and Fats Waller and many others, Ethel Waters too for that matter, called I'm Coming Virginia.
I'm coming, Virginia. I
Virginia. So we're going to do a nice tune. I don't know if we did this last year. I don't remember if we did or not. This is one I've been doing lately because I learned it from I Love Lucy. And this is when Lucy and Ricky and Fred and Ethel were on their way to California for Ricky's big screen test. They sang this song, made a great impression on my young life in the black and white reruns on Channel 25 somewhere in the 1970s. This is called California, Here I Come. My favorite part. Now when the wintry wind starts blowing and the snow is starting to fall, you know that's when I turn westward, knowing it's the place that I love best of all. Well, California, I've been blue since I've been away from you. I can't stop till I get going. Even now I'm starting to call. California, here I come, right back where I started from, where bowers of flowers bloom in the spring. Each morning at dawning, birdies sing, and everything the sun-kissed misses won't be late. That's why I can hardly wait. Open up your golden gate, California, here I come. Take it, Jeff. California, here we go. Suggestion. Well, Matt played a solo on the last gig, and it was a George Gershwin number called Liza, which I thought was lovely. So he's going to do that. You want any help with this, or are you going to do it all by your lonesome? You need to clap and eat your pizza. This is Kathleen. She invited the Domino's guy to eat with her. How do you like that? So. I'm going to do a tune right now that features all of us, mainly Jeff Hughes on his thing. Anyway, that's it. He got caught in the rain last night on the gig, and that's what happened. Anyway. By the way, I was joking about the Domino's guy over there. That is Ed Harlow. So if you're back here in, I think, 2 or 3 weeks, I will be here with the Swing Legacy featuring Ed Harlow and possibly Matthew Champlain. I can't remember if he's on it or not. So we'll be back. He's going to bring pizza for all of us then. So anyway, we're going to do a tune by Hoagie Carmichael. And I've been trying to get a laugh with this next joke, so prepare yourself. It's been years. There's a piano player down in Connecticut named Jeff Barnhart who can get a laugh by winking at the audience, and this was his joke, so blame him if he doesn't like it. It's Hoagie Carmichael, but up here in Boston, he's called Grinder Carmichael. All right, thank you. Anyway, that's better than usual. But anyway, this is called New Orleans. Thank you. We're going to play a tune right now by W.C. Handy, the father of the blues, so-called. He probably didn't write too many of his blues, but he compiled them very nicely, and this was his biggest hit. This is called the St. Louis Blues, and it's sometimes been said that this is the most recorded tune in American history, or in the world, possibly, and that's quite possible. It's about 105 years old at this point. Maybe more than that, anyway. I stopped counting after my 102nd birthday, so I don't know. Anyway, this is called the St. Louis Blues. Jimmy, one more. From the St. Louis Blues. Jeff has enthusiastically decided he wanted to do this next tune, which is a Duke Ellington tune. All right. What could possibly go wrong? Don't be silly. Duke Ellington actually wrote this for the stubby plastic trumpet. So. This is a beautiful tune that Jeff and Matt will do. I don't know, they may get some help from other people. We'll find out. This is called Prelude to a Kiss. Well, thank you very much. Once again, thanks to the weather goddess Polly and her good sense. We have time for one more. Before we do, I'll tell you, we are the Wolverine Jazz Band with Dave Didrikson on the drums, Matt Champlain on the piano, Jeff Hughes on the cornet, Jimmy Mazzy on banjo and vocals, Al Bernard on tuba, Tom Boats on trombone and vocals. And my name is John Clark, and we're the Wolverine Jazz Band. So hope to see you again soon. We're going to finish up with the tune for which we were named, I guess. This is a Jelly Roll Morton tune. We did one earlier with Dr. Jazz. This one is called the Wolverine Blues. And people always say, are you from Michigan? And the answer is no. It's about this song and the Wolverines, the band that Vic Spiderbeck led in the 1920s. But this is our version and our tribute to them. So this is the Wolverine Blues. having us back again. Hope to see you next year, if not before. Thank you again very much.